I don't know what happened. I hope they didn't deliver it to the wrong address. Oh my gosh, my arms are so sore. Did I flood it? This is Simple Living with Beata. I'm building our dream home and homestead from scratch with no experience, with the goal to become more and more self-sufficient. Last week, we poured our concrete monolithic slab, and this week is time to take it all apart, the form boards that is, and to get ready for the lumber package to arrive. I think these are all the tools that I need to take everything apart, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit terrified with how long this is going to take me. But there's no way it can take me as long to take apart as it did to put together. One down, probably 100 to go. Okay, those ones are pretty easy. Oh, I broke that. I got most of it out. Okay, I have one whole section done. Time to peel off the boards. I'm really excited. This tuck tape is so strong. Oh, I taped it too good. The tape is sticking from the other side. My goal was to put vapor barrier around the outside of the foundation so that the concrete didn't stick to the wood, so that I could reuse the wood panels in another project. But the tape is sticking to the wood, which is making it really hard to get the boards off, which means I'm gonna have to do some patchwork with this vapor barrier. This is taking me a long time. But I'm on to the next section. I almost have one whole side done. It's also like really hot out. It's like 28 degrees, which is making this way more difficult. So past Beata would just get everything off as quickly as she could and like not get all the little pieces of tape off the wood and all of the pieces of foam off the wood. But I have learned that it's easier to take the time to do things right the first time and take things apart properly, because it'll save me time in the future when I go to use these form boards for another project. It's too hot for this today. Oh my gosh. Honestly, it's like I blinked and spring is here, more like summer, and all the leaves are out and I haven't even had really a moment to enjoy it. I've just been like heads down working for weeks, so I think I'm gonna have to take some time soon. I have 2 sides officially done, and I don't think I'm gonna get much more done today. This is definitely going to be a 2-day job. I definitely didn't have to hammer these in so deep. I've only had 2 out of like the last 50 actually come out whole. The rest is just stuck in the ground. One of the reasons I love sharing this journey with you guys is because I used to be the person sitting behind the screen watching these YouTube videos of people developing their land, building a tiny home, building a unique home in the woods, and it was something that I was inspired to do myself. And I want to help be able to bridge the gap of people being able to afford land, which brings us to today's sponsor, Discount Lots. Discount Lots is basically like the Amazon of vacant land. There's easy navigation to find vacant land all throughout the US with affordable pricing from as low as $200 a month. Discount Lots offers owner financing terms or easy monthly payments, so you don't need to pay the whole amount at once. There's no middleman and there's no agent commissions, so there's no extra fees. And Discount Lots makes it really easy because there's also no credit checks. So no matter your credit history, you're able to purchase land. I think everyone deserves the opportunity to do something like this or to develop land and flip it. So if you're one of those people, go and check out Discount Lots linked in my description and use the code DLBEAUTA10 at checkout for 10% off of your purchase. And thank you so much to Discount Lots for sponsoring this week's video. So today is a really exciting day because we're getting our lumber package. I kind of made a big mess the other day when I was here taking off the form boards, so I'm gonna clean that up and make sure everything is clear for where I want the lumber to be delivered. They should be here soon. I have this corner done now, and this looks so cool seeing the wood grain come through. I wish this could be the outside of our foundation, but I have to put the vapor barrier back up and put the insulation on the outside. And I only have one side to go. This side was a bit of a catastrophe on pour day. Not really though, like it could have been way worse. We fixed it as best as we could. And at the end of the day, most of this concrete here is gonna be underground, but it's not looking, you know, the most gorgeous it could look. I don't know what happened, but they're saying my lumber order has been delivered and it has not been delivered. So I don't know what happened. I hope they didn't deliver it to the wrong address. There's someone who has a similar address to me just down the street. I'm gonna go take a look, see if they got my lumber order. Well, I found my order at somebody else's job site, unfortunately. They are going to be coming back tomorrow and re-delivering it to my place. We have a very similar address to somebody on our road, and I've always worried about this happening. So I always am very clear when I say the address, but it must have been missed in translation. And I didn't double check the quote to make sure the address was correct, but I called this morning and double checked that the address was correct and they confirmed it with me. So anyways, the guy I've been dealing with is incredible and they're coming back tomorrow. Officially done taking all of the form boards off, which is really exciting. But as I'm going around, I'm just trying to figure out if I should rent a jackhammer and just fix the few spots that had a little bit of bowing. The one spot is 2 inches out, which is really frustrating. And this is the side that just went to crap. So you can see here is the worst part. And right over here. So before I do the vapor barrier and the insulation, I just want to get it right, even if I can fix it by a little bit. Good morning! It's a new day and I have some solutions for my concrete issue, the bowing that happened on the one side. So I rented a quick cut saw for concrete, and my concrete guy Kyle is gonna come by later with his jackhammer. So I'm gonna do the first run with the quick cut saw, and then when he comes by, I'm just gonna go down further with the jackhammer. So that is the best solution that I could think of. I don't have any water for it. There is a water attachment that you can get, but I don't think my rental place had it. So it is what it is. First thing I'm gonna do is mark everything with a chalk line to make sure that I can see what I'm cutting. Okay, I have a nice line going. I ended up having to use my level and my pencil after doing the chalk line. All right, I need to cut this off and that one off because they are basically on the outside of the wall. I couldn't find a dust mask, so I have to put my sweater over my face. I'll make do. This is heavy. Here goes nothing. That is really dusty. I wish I had a solution. I wish I had the water. I'll figure it out. This is kind of just a little stressful. Okay, that's awesome, but I have a lot more work left to do. And wearing this sweater, oh man, it sucks. It is hot out right now. Oh, the batteries die pretty easy on this. I've gone through 2 batteries already in they're only lasting probably about 20 minutes to 30 minutes each. I'm gonna let the other battery charge. While I wait for the batteries to charge, I'm gonna put up vapor barrier on the sides that are good to go, that don't need any cutting. Kyle just brought by his jackhammer, trying that out. I need to cut the rest of this deeper now, so I have it charged, and I hope that I can keep it charged. Man, I'm draining the juice on these so quickly. I didn't get more than like 5 minutes of use out of that one, and it's already dead. It wasn't like fully charged, but this is super frustrating. I'm gonna start using the jackhammer on the spots that I have done. I just am really hoping to be able to use this quick cut for the rest of the day. Like, I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm gonna try angle cutting some spots here because I would like to continue jackhammering until I'm 8 inches down, and the quick cut can only do like 5 inches. Okay, good news. This rental company has been awesome to work with. They know that the tool is not working for what I need it to work for, so they're gonna let me rent out the gas-powered one tomorrow, which is great. And they're not gonna charge me for today. They'll just charge me for the usage tomorrow. So it's back to the jackhammer, and I'm finding if I kind of go sideways and create a ridge and then jackhammer down on that ridge, that it pushes more of the concrete off. That's working pretty well to get the rest down. Pretty good. I've done what I can do without having a charged quick cut, so I'm gonna start putting up the vapor barrier, and the lumber order I think is arriving soon. There's my lumber order, I think. I can keep tabs on it with a security camera. I couldn't do that on someone else's property. Lumber is officially here, which means big things are on the way. I'll see you tomorrow with a gas-powered quick cut. Good morning, I am back, and I have the gas-powered quick cut. All right, it's time to get this guy started. Decompression valve. Oh, I have to actually turn it on. Oh no, did I flood it? Probably flooded it, no. This one is much better. I'm very happy. Oh my goodness, I am glistening. Oh my gosh, my arms are so sore. No wonder my husband always said masons were the strongest people around. This is hard work. This is harder than chainsawing. My arms are numb right now. Honestly, I think this is the best I can do with the jackhammer and the quick cut. Like, it's looking pretty good, and it's only the top 8 inches that are gonna show. And on top of that, there's gonna be vapor barrier insulation, and then there's gonna be some sort of siding, probably stone. And then there's gonna be flashing on top of that. Wow, what a week. I think if there's anything I've learned from this whole process of forming my own foundation, hiring out the concrete, is to add extra bracing to the top. I should have added more, and it just seemed like there was already a ton of bracing, but more is always better. And then I probably wouldn't have had to rent a quick cut, but anyways, it's fixed as best as I can fix it. I'm really happy with it. And that ends the foundation series and begins the framing series. If you haven't yet, hit the like and subscribe button. It's the best way to support my channel, and comment below any questions or anything that you've learned along this journey. And with that, I will see you next week. I'm realizing I did my spacing the wrong way.